What's going on, Nash? I'm Brandon Lee.
And I'm Kurt Gingrich. And for the last time, this is Nash Center. The North Allegheny volleyball team traveled to Chartiers Valley on Friday night and came away with a 3-1 victory over the Seneca Valley Raiders. The victory claimed their 5th straight WPIAL title. Things weren't all that easy, though. After a tough loss in the first game, the Tigers were on their heels once again in the second game, but did come away with a crucial 31-29 victory. The Tigers then pounced on the Raiders, winning the next 2 games to claim the title. WPIAL MVP Seth Johnson led the Tigers in kills on the night once again with 18. Sophomore Tommy Kiesling, a WPIAL first-team selection, had 10 kills on the night. Last night, the Tigers traveled to State College and proceeded one step further towards their next goal, a state championship, as they defeated Chambersburg and advanced to the state quarterfinals.
The NA boys lacrosse team defeated Seneca Valley 11-5 in the consolation game of the WPIAL playoffs on Friday night. This win advances them to the state playoffs, where they will take on Mount Lebanon, the WPIAL champions, tonight at 7 o'clock in Hampton. Today is the first ever episode of Nash Center. I'm Brandon Lee.
And I'm Kurt Gingrich.
We're here to bring you the best NA and pro sports. Did you miss a college football game?
Wanted the score from the girls' soccer game?
Would you like to know who scored on Friday night's football game?
Maybe even hear about the boys' golf team win.
That's what we're here to tell you. NA football opened the season and beat up on State College with a score of 42-7. All 42 of the Tigers' points were scored in the first half. Alex Papson filled the stat sheet with 4 TDs on only 17 carries for 171 yards. Also scoring for the Tigers was Dan Slivka on a 24-yard pass from quarterback Mike Bookert. North Allegheny finished the game with a final score of 27-0, pitching their 2nd consecutive shutout against a strong USC team.
On Friday night, our NA Tigers traveled to Erie to take on the McDowell Trojans in a battle of unbeatens. Pre-game, McDowell's head coach Mark Soboleski had a message for his team.
You need to finally put a fist in Pittsburgh's mouth and shut them up once and for all. The whole state's eyes are on you right now. Are they for real or are they not? Are they for real or are they not? We'll find out here in a little bit where we stand. But only one person, one group of people can make that happen. And you're sitting right there in blue and white.
So, Coach, how'd that work?
This homecoming weekend, the Tigers defeated northern rivals Seneca Valley 47-10. Matt Steinbeck and Alex Papson each scored twice.
Our North Allegheny football team improved their record to 6-0 on Friday night against Kiski area, defeating the Cavaliers 49-7. Our highly ranked NA Tigers football team made the short trip to Pine Richmond last Friday and ruined the Rams' homecoming, trouncing them on a cold and windy night 35-7.
During the game, a Shaler dad felt motivated to pick fights in the NA student section, shown here. He proceeded to be a nuisance in the section, whereas student section bad boy John McMurtry refused to back down, yelling several messages including, "Get at me, Shaler dads."
Yo, Friday night, biggest game of the year, North Hills, student section better be off the chain.
It better be off the chain.
No, yo, listen, student section police will be in full force on Friday. So if you ain't cheering, you getting out. White mask,
you know us, you know us.
Yo, be at the game Friday, or just go home.
Leave.
2 champions were crowned over the weekend. The NA varsity girls field hockey team and the NA boys cross country team are WPIAL champions. But the already WPIAL champion boys cross country teams traveled to Hershey last week and added to their trophy collection, claiming the state title in their 11th state championship. They were captained by senior sensation Ryan Gill, who was the #1 overall runner in the state of Pennsylvania. The first playoff game of the year was yet another win for the Tigers as Coach Walker's team defeated the Indians of Peters Township 38-7.
For the first time in 3 years, the NA Tigers football team has advanced to the WPIAL semifinal round after a 23-13 victory over Bethel Park last Friday night. Alex Papson had a career night, carrying the ball just a meager 45 times, racking up 301 yards and 3 touchdowns.
We're here to bring you Nash Center from the site of Saturday's WPIAL Quad A Championship game, Heinz Field.
The undefeated Central Catholic Vikings seem to have the same expectations as the rest of the city pre-game.
We gonna get the Heinz! Promise each other we gonna get the Heinz!
As Central walked into that very same locker room about 3 hours later, though, their promise had not been fulfilled. Instead, our Tigers left Fox Chapel with a 17-7 victory and more work to be done. With this 10-point win, Coach Walker has guided his Tigers past his former team to their first trip to Heinz Field and first WPIAL championship appearance since 1998. On a frigid Saturday night under the bright lights of Heinz Field, our NA Tigers took on the 6-time defending WPIAL champion Woodland Hills Wolverines. In a game the Tigers were once again not expected to win, Coach Art Walker and his boys brought the WPIAL Quad A title back to Wexford for the first time in 20 years.
Tigers keep on advancing. On a snowy night, the Tigers defeated State College for the second time this season, winning 21-6.
This past Saturday, our NA Tigers achieved a goal no North Allegheny football team has since 1990. After making the long trek to Altoona this weekend, the football team returned home with a 35-17 win after handling Cumberland Valley and have earned a berth in the 2010 PIAA state title game. The final football game of the 2010 PIAA football season was on Saturday, and it ended with our North Allegheny Tigers at the top of the state as the Tigers defeated LaSalle College to claim their second state title in school history and first since 1990. Since we have been gone, the NA boys basketball team has won 7 straight games. This win streak has included victories over Perry Traditional winning the NA Tip-Off Tournament, Erie Cathedral Prep, and most importantly an upset of #1 Gateway last Tuesday as the Tigers took down a WPIAL powerhouse.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Kurt.
Lou, that's it, man. You're done.
Enjoy that weather, Lou. 2 months ago, we brought you Nash Center outside of Heinz Field as our eventual state title team prepared for the WPIAL title game.
Now we're in Dallas, where it's just a little chilly, and we're on a much bigger stage, inside Cowboys Stadium. This is Nash Center from Super Bowl 45.
I am cold.
Nash Center.
Yeah.
Nash. Like Nash.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash.
Now,
What?
James had the same problem. Nash Center right now.
Nash Center. Nash Center right.
Nash Center. You got it?
Nash Center right now.
You're watching Nash Center right now.
Nash Center right now.
All right, Ike, we got a lot of kids at NA that say they got swag, but really they're just looking up to the headmaster swagging you right here. What do you have to say about that?
Hey man, just keep the swag going. Like I say, man, it's in between cocky and confidence, being humble, staying humble, always working hard. You got it. You just got to bring it out to yourself. These two guys right here, they definitely got it. Them boys got their swag gear on.
All right.
And if you don't like them, I love them. So who cares?
Can we get a little face me for the camera?
Right there, baby, all day.
All right. And one last question. What exactly does it take to get into swag in you? We always hear you talking about it on TV, but we want to know how can we get in? We need to get into that school.
Oh, y'all in it. Y'all talking to me, so y'all good. Y'all all the way in. Y'all all the way in. No, free admission. We'll talk about the charges later.
All right.
But for right now, y'all with me, so any type of problems, just tell the guys how I let me.
All right.
How about all 3 of you?
Oh.
There we go.
Thanks, Ike.
All right.
That was awesome. Easy. Appreciate it.
Well, Nash, that's it. It's been fun.
From the state championship football team
And to the hopefully state championship volleyball team.
and everything in between. It's been a blast. Signing off, Nash. I'm Brandon Lee.
And I'm Kurt Gingrich.